Kurt. Hi, Kurt. Good morning, boys. Oh, you're gonna knock down my camera. You're gonna knock me down. Good morning, boys. You guys just had your treat. Where's Millie Millie? Huh? It is super slick today, guys. Yesterday, my mother-in-law and I went to town. We had an appointment, tried to fix my glasses. They couldn't fix my glasses. And then, so it rained yesterday. And guess what it did? After that, it refroze. Today, we're going to be frozen all day. And so, all of this is ice right here. So, we're going to be extra careful today. And as we do our chores, it is 31, so hopefully it gets above 31. Because that is not good. So wow, this is slicker than before. So I'm definitely gonna pull the side-by-side up onto the porch and get water from inside the house today. I am not gonna mess with falling down around that hydrant. Like I said, it rained all day yesterday. My mother-in-law and I, we went into town and came back when it was raining, and the snow was all slushy, and we got stuck. And it took about half an hour, but our neighbors, we got stuck in a ditch. We just, I'm pretty good about driving in the snow, but this was a mess. This was one of the worst things. My husband had trouble getting back in with a big four-wheel drive truck, even though he has weights in his back and everything. Our little car is all-wheel drive, so it was just struggling to get back to the house. So we got stuck in a ditch, and our beautiful neighbors, I'm going to have to send them some sourdough or something, with a tractor and with a side-by-side, both. They got us out up on the hill so that we could make it through. And we kind of did one of these, okay, I'm moving, I'm in motion, bye, kind of things, because you don't want to stop at that point. If you stop, you might get stuck again. So we made it back to the house. It was my poor mother-in-law. She was worried about, she has mobility issues, and so to get out into the snow in that slippery mess, that would have been a disaster for her. So I'm so glad that we could keep her in the car, keep her warm, and we got her back. And so now I'm going to go feed these animals and just so it rained, and then everything froze again last night. So now we're on a skating rink out here. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I still don't have spikes for my boots. And even if I ordered some, because you can't get them in town here, even if I ordered some, guys, it wouldn't, we're still waiting on orders going back like 3 weeks, or since this whole mess started, which is 2.5 weeks ago. So we haven't gotten one order in from Amazon or anywhere. It's just been a complete disaster out here in Tennessee. So we are going to go ahead and get some water from the house and get it done. So get Millie some food here. And I put her food over there now in front of the house. The boys eat over here. I kind of keep them separate because, what are you doing, Kurt? What are you doing? Because they're still adjusting to being together. Put their food over there. So I'm going to see how we can do this. hang on to the side by side the whole time. And here's 2 buckets with no holes. Do I have another? No. Yes, I do. Okay. One for the chickens. Okay, we'll be back forever. But that's why patience is a virtue, right? You learn to wait so you don't have accidents. I mean, really learning patience is really important in times like this. Learning how to take your time, slow down, because if you rush too much, just like when we got the car stuck, we took our time. We didn't worry about it. We just kind of worked through it. Took a while to get out, but you got to take your time sometimes and just don't rush when it is this bad outside. To collect eggs. That is freaky. you guys. So that is this morning's chores. God bless you guys. We'll see you next time. Remember, 2 buckets are better when you have to carry water out to animals in conditions like this, because it helps balance you and it's actually easier to carry, or even though it's heavier. Might help you sink in the ice a little better in snow. God bless you guys. We'll see you next time.